But the truth is, I'm really in pursuit of greatness.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Peppa Pig. I am your host, Adele, and today we have a whole entire new episode for you guys.
I remember you was conflicted.
Don't forget to go like and subscribe at the very least. If you want to be an awesome VIP super elite, you can also share and comment. So that's your choice to make, and I'll leave it up to you. I'm not going to beg. So, wow, that sounded ungrateful as hell. Let me rephrase that. I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to be annoying about it, but it does help the channel. So, and I love you guys, and I would never be ungrateful to you guys. So thank you for being here. And we're all here, and we're all queer together. So, hope you are having a good day. It's very early for me. I normally go to the gym. I haven't gone to the gym. My fucking hands are done. Damn, I meant to not cuss. Bleep that. I'm experimenting. I'm trying not to cuss in the first 10 minutes to see if the video does better in the YouTube algorithm. So bleep that, I guess. It's editing I don't want to do, so we're going to bleep that. We're going to have a clean first 10 minutes to see how that does in the YouTube algorithm. And if I still only get 8 views, I'll just know it's me and not my potty mouth. So that's where I'm at with that. And what else? Let's see. My fingers are injured. I haven't been going to the gym. I have a broken finger and 2 burned fingers. Pretty sure I talked about it. Let's see, morning recording. So normally go to the gym and then get home and either record or have breakfast. But today I have a mandatory work meeting, which is cool. Mandatory work meetings are cool because you have to be there. That's the cool thing about them, is there's no option to get out of it, because here's the thing. A lot of us do stuff on our days off that's like important. So it's cool to have a mandatory meeting that you can't get out of, because then you have to move around your important other stuff because you're an adult with a life, with a whole life that's not work. So it's cool when they make you do something out of your own time and they try and entice you with free drinks and food, because I don't drink and I'm not hungry. So pretty neat, and it's unique, and it's a cool way to go about running a business. So I can go learn about beer, even though I know enough about beer, and I can also learn wine etiquette. And there's nothing better than wine etiquette on a wobbly table, too. That's always cool when, it's just a unique way to go about it, I think. So I'm grateful, and I think everybody should be grateful, and everyone's grateful. And that's how I feel about it.
I remember you was conflicted.
And that sounded awesome. Let's see. What else? Is there any other housekeeping? I think that's most of it. I don't know if my isolation pads for my speakers were here on the last episode. I just can't remember to save my life, honestly, but they got here, so I'm pretty sure I talked about all this. I got new speakers for my record player. They're too big and loud for the desk that they're on. They vibrate the desk, and the vibration goes into the needle and back out of the speakers. That's called distortion. And they're just too loud. I do have stands on the way. They shouldn't be on the same surface as the turntable, period, but they are. I ordered stands. They're not here yet. They haven't even shipped yet. They should have shipped. They haven't. So I don't know what's up with that. And I got these isolation pads to go under them. They will still go on the stands, the isolation pads, but they are these foam pads. And they've 100% cut out the damn distortion. If I turn the speakers all the way up and turn the bass all the way up, it'll still do it because that's just logically what the fuck would happen. Damn it. I keep saying F and then realizing it and then saying D right after. Cut that out, I guess. How long has it been? Not long enough. Cool. Yeah, dude. So that's where I'm at with my high fidelity audio journey. It's going good though. Can't complain. What else? My car needs new tires. And here's the thing, dude. I feel like when I started driving, new tires were like $500. And now they are $1,000. And the thing about that is, I started driving 10, 11, 12, 13 years ago. Did tires go up that much? I mean, my new car does get different types of tires than my old cars, but still, did the price of tires go up that much to where like I have to go into debt to get new tires? Do most people have to go into debt to get new tires? Because it's really fucking up. I mean, I just got my oil changed, and let's see, a tire rotation, and one of my tires had a hole in it, and I got that plugged up, and that was fine. That was, a little north of $200. That's normal shit, right? And it was like your thread is real low. Your tread, whatever. Your tires are getting low, man. They're getting bald, and you're gonna need some new ones soon. And I knew that. I knew he's not lying because I've seen the tires. I've looked at them, and they're having buy 3 get 1 free tires in a couple months, and it's still like $850, dude. What am I going to do with my life? So again, if y'all could like and subscribe to the podcast so I can get more views and also sponsors and buy new tires, dude. So that would be cool, and thank you. I'm so grateful. I'm glad you are here. Thank you. I haven't eaten today. I've just had some black tea, which I don't even love black tea. I like coffee. I'm a coffee guy, but here we are. We're doing it. We're here. We're doing it. So, let's see. What else, dude? What else? There's something else about my car that I can't remember. Oh, for like, dude, a year and a half, my front driver's side tire, it had a puncture hole, and it was leaking slow leak. And for a year and a half, I would just put air in it, and I just finally got it fixed. And I will say this, dude, if your tire has a leak in it and you're just filling it up every week, wow, that you can tell it's early. I'm stumbling on words like I'm drunk. If your tire has a leak and you're filling it every week, just go get it plugged up. Just go get it plugged up because it feels so much better. And you don't have to see that the low tire light on your car. Whenever I start my car up and that stupid light is on, I feel like dread almost. It's not anxiety, it's just like when you feel like that. And that was a year and a half of my life. So just get it done, dude. Just get it done. And that's the moral of this episode, is just get it done. You have a work meeting that you don't want to go to because you do your podcast on Mondays and you film and you edit and you put up the socials from the episode that's going up on that same day, and you have a good amount of stuff to do, and you do the podcast or you go to the gym, you just have a full Monday, but you have a mandatory work meeting. Just get it done, dude. That's the moral of this episode, is just get it done, dude. I couldn't decide what shoes to wear today. You know what I did about it? I got it done, baby. Let's go. Let's fucking get it. Has it been 10 minutes? Because I just said the F again. You know what, dude? You know what? If the YouTube algorithm doesn't want my fucking podcast, then they don't need to have it, because it's really hard for me to not curse unless my mother is around. If my mother's around, I just don't. So that's where I'm at this morning. And I hope y'all are doing good. And I'm just grateful to be here. I hope y'all are grateful and I love y'all. What else, dude? Been listening to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, brother. And it's so good. It is, as I've said before, I've been going through Kendrick Lamar's discography. And I've been loving it, first and foremost. I've been loving it. He is one of the GOATs. He might be the GOAT right now, the current GOAT. Maybe. I don't know. That's a debate. Maybe I need to write about it and pray about it. I don't know if he's the GOAT right now. He could be. He could be. But I've been going through his discography because I loved GNX so much. I love the halftime show so much that I just had to go through Kendrick's discography because I still haven't listened to Section 80. I need to go back and do that. But I had not heard Untitled Unmastered. I hadn't heard To Pimp a Butterfly a lot. I haven't heard Untitled Unmastered really at all. So I just had to go through that stuff. And I went back and I re-listened to Good Kid, Mad City. I had heard that a bit. But when you go back to an album you haven't heard in a long time, like months or a year or a couple years, when you go back to one of those albums, you hear it in a new light. Your ears are different and you hear it different. So that's what I did with Good Kid, Mad City was I went back and I listened to it and it was, I found new stuff in it. Then I went to Pimp a Butterfly. And that's my favorite Kendrick album. Probably. It's my favorite Kendrick album, TPAB. And it is just so good. It's very funky. There's a lot of people on it. Thundercat is on it a lot. The magician bass player, the Magic Man, the ageless, timeless bass genius. He's on that album a lot. George Clinton from Parliament is on it a lot. And actually, I don't even know if he's on it a lot. There's a lot of other people, too, that are on it a lot. But those are the two names that really stood out to me in my heart and in my soul. Let's see. TPAB is my favorite. Untitled Unmastered. I started it a long time ago, and then I was like, nah. And then recently I re-listened to it, and it is awesome, dude. 02, 06, 07, my favorite tracks on there. But the whole thing is really good. And Damn, I'd heard so much. I heard so much of Damn. But I did listen to it backwards, and it's different backwards. It's a different story backwards. It's the opposite story backwards. And that makes sense because that's how physics works, is a story one way is, the opposite the other way. I guess not always. I guess, The Wizard of Oz wouldn't be the same backwards. Or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Or Harry Potter. Or Power Rangers. Or Blue's Clues. Or SNL. Or Family Guy. Or Bones. Anyways, dude, listen to that backwards. And then let's see what else. What's right after that? It is Mr. Morale. So Mr. Morale, whenever it first came out, I just wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for it. It wasn't for me at the time. Wasn't for me at the time. And then I listened to it. And then I realized that Chromacopia, the Tyler album, or I won't even say just Chromacopia. I think Tyler, the creator, is clearly very inspired by Kendrick Lamar. And when I listen to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, I think of Chromacopia. Because they're both very much a self-reflective album where they're taking a deep, honest look at themselves and turning it into their music, their art, their craft. And, all of Kendrick's albums are like that. But not all of Tyler's albums are. And Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers has kind of like this, like, kind of like a motto song, like a melody. I can't even remember the lyrics right now. I hope you find some peace of mind in this lifetime. That's like, that is a melody that, you know, comes and goes throughout the Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers album. And the ending track on Tyler, the Creator's Chromacopia, I hope you find your way home. To me, in my mind, I immediately connected those two things. And this might be something that people just already know. This might be obvious to a lot of people who are fans of hip hop, but I haven't given Mr. Morale like a good, honest, solid, good, active listen ever. And now I am. And that was one of the first things that stood out to me. Actually, no, it wasn't immediately. It was not immediately. But I also think it's pretty cool. They're like my two favorite rappers. I mean, everybody knows Tyler is like my favorite of all time. But 2025 for me has been all about Kendrick. It's been all about Kendrick.
I remember you was conflicted.
Also, you know, this is a bad transition to change the subject. You know, one of the craziest things in Harry Potter is Ron's fucking rat. Scabbers. Dude. For 3 movies, you're like, this is a rat. And then in that 3rd movie, it's like, no, this is a man. This is a rat man. And I get there's like, obviously, like I'm joking and there's much crazier things in Harry Potter. But could you imagine keeping a secret for 3 movies and being like, this is just a rat. He has a rat because he's poor. Also, why they make did she make his pet a rat because he's poor? Because he's a poor boy? Because he's a poor trash boy? Because I remember when I watched that movie, Christmas Day, whatever year, middle school, before middle school, could have been 5th grade. Actually feels like 5th grade. I'm going to say 05, baby. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Christmas time 05, dude. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. You're like, oh, I know Harry Potter. I know this world. And you don't. That movie starts scary. It opens scary. There's a damn dog. There's a damn devil dog in there. Harry's just trying to go to school, get some bitches, hang out, do some magic, be really good at Quidditch, even though he doesn't practice throughout the summer. He doesn't go to the damn Quidditch camp. Why is he so good at it? It's in his genes? No, bitch. You can't just be that good at sports without practicing all the time, bitch. Anyways, he just wants to go to school, eat some, whatever, loaf, bread, whatever they eat. I don't know. Feast. Have some, butter, what is it? Butterbeer? Have some butterbeer. Is butterbeer like butterscotch? Is that what butterbeer is? Is it like drinking butterscotch? Because that's how I imagine it. I think I had some butterbeer one time and then it was just way too sweet. You know when they take stuff from movies and they try to make an IRL and it's just weird? Like when they made Wonka bars and the wrapper wasn't the same. Like when they had Wonka candy in the candy aisle of the gas station and it just wasn't what you imagine it was in the movie. You know what I'm talking about? So, what the fuck was I saying? What time is it? Okay, I have to leave soon. I have to wrap up soon, baby. We're not at 30 minutes. This actually will be a short episode. Anyways, Prisoner of Azkaban. Harry Potter wanted to just go to school and be a like chill guy. He's getting his ass beat by Dudley all damn summer, and probably the whole family was beating his ass. Why didn't he fight back? He's so damn brave at school, but at home he's just a little bitch. Why didn't Harry Potter fight back at home? God damn. Supposed to represent damn Gryffindor at all times. At all times. You know what I mean? He was a couple Dudley ass whoopings away from being demoted to Hufflepuff. Honestly, dude, in my eyes, that's Hufflepuff shit, dog. Get that shit out of here. We don't do that at Gryffindor. And I'm not even Gryffindor. I'm Ravenclaw. Obviously, dude, I'm fucking Ravenclaw. Anyways, Harry wanted to go to school and they had a damn... Everybody's warning him about Sirius Black. It's weird that he's a prisoner and his name is Sirius Black. That'd be an ill rapper name, dude. Sirius Black. Lil Sirius Black. Actually, cut that out. I'm saving that for myself. So I want y'all to go download and listen to my new album under Sirius Black. Come in 2026. So look out for that, and I'm so grateful. Anyways, what I'm fucking trying to get to is it's so weird that Ron's rat just turns into a bro, like a guy. Not even a bro. Too old to be a bro. Just some fucking sleazy guy. He looks like he sells shitty cars when he turns into a man. Also, what does he smell like? He has a smell so bad, dude. So bad. Let's see. What else? I'm rambling. We're almost at 30 minutes. Yep. I don't even know why I thought of Ron's rat. I just thought of Ron's rat, and he turns into a man, and you don't even know, because you think you know, because the second Harry Potter movie, it's like, oh, this can get dark. This snake is eating kids. This can get dark. And it got the cat, too. But then the third one, you're like, holy shit, dude. There's a damn devil dog. He's a good guy, actually. Which is deep. That's deep. Sirius Black, prisoner, actually a good guy. Didn't actually do the crime. Let's see. What else, dude? I saw a Rob Dyrdek interview. And here's the thing about Rob Dyrdek, dude, is what the fuck is he on? What is Rob Dyrdek on? Because for years, I watched Rob Dyrdek on TV. And he was like a silly, kind of goofy guy. And he was very entertaining. I loved Robin Big. I loved it so much. And then the Fantasy Factory came out. Loved it, dude. Loved it so much. Actually, no, I definitely didn't watch it more than Robin Big, but I did watch the Fantasy Factory a lot. Ridiculousness, not as much, because I started to stop watching, like, TV, MTV. I started to get on Netflix and shit like that, but I just thought of him as this entertaining, like, funny guy. And then he goes and does interviews, and he's like a damn business genius, a business health time management genius guy or whatever. And he's like so articulate and serious and smart as hell.
Nigga, what?
I just didn't expect it, but I guess it makes sense. You know what I mean? And one time when I was a young fella, people probably won't believe this, I was on vacation in Myrtle Beach with my family, and we were in a grocery store, and I saw Rob Dyrdek's father. Because if you're a fan of Robin Big and Fantasy Factory, you know that Rob Dyrdek's father is super big in the golf. And if you're super big in the golf, you know that South Carolina is like the golf capital or whatever. And we were in a grocery store and I saw that motherfucker in there. And I walked up to him and I said hello and I shook his hand. And then I said something about a skate park. Get Rob to build a skate park in Statesville. Because at the time he was working with a foundation where they go to places without skate parks and they build skate parks for like poorer places. Him and Tony Hawk, I think. My memory could be totally fucking wrong, 100,000% wrong, but that's how I remember it. And his dad just kind of brushed it off. But I did see him in there, talk to him. And that was, I think, the first famous person, even though he's not like famous, but that was, in my eyes, he was famous. That was the first famous person I ever met. And then some years later, I saw, Baker Death Wish tour in Cornelius, North Carolina. Shout out Cornelius, North Carolina. So yeah, I think Rob Dyrdek's an interesting guy. Maybe he'll be my mentor or something. I need a business mentor. Need somebody to teach me how to make money. You know what I mean? Wow, that was so anticlimactic. I have to go, though. That's all I can think about. So I'm going to get off here. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you so much. I'm grateful for you. Don't forget to make your bed and brush your teeth and stay black and beautiful. And also do your best at stuff. And also play some music. And also don't drink and drive. And brush your teeth always. And take a shower. Don't burn your fingers or break your fingers because it fucking sucks. So
Master! Nigga, what?
That's it, babies. Love you so much. Bye.
Now, if any of you sons of bitches got anything else to say, now's the fucking time! I didn't think so. 今日はこれまでにしましょう。